Welcome back to Lemmings, heading on into more of these mayhem levels. We're in the Crossroads now. 100 Lemmings, we've got to save everybody. So these 10 bombers that we have are not going to be useful. 1 minute on the clock. So the Lemmings, when you get this lattice structure, they will walk through it. So they're going to come up this ramp. And they'll just continue along the top. They'll hit this wall and turn around. So I think the trick here is we're going to use all 10 of these bashers to get everybody to the exit without ever once turning them around. Which means we're going to have to get them into this area here. And then bash through this way. At any point, I think if anybody turns around, we're in bad shape. So I think what we're going to do is bash here. So they're on this path, and then bash here, so they're on the next path down, and we're going to keep doing this. We've only got 8 bashers, though. That's not going to get us all the way through, is it? I don't think I can get very far with this method, actually. Yeah, no matter what, we're going up to the top. Does seem to be the case. 5 more. So I wonder if we're going to have to start from up top here then. Because yeah, no matter what, we're going up. Ooh, wait, maybe those 5 got me into here, actually. Which could be good. So let's do this. And then you. See if I can break both of these at once. Indeed. And we're out of bashers. So, that's not going to work. Everybody's going to turn around. And no matter what happens when they turn around, they're going all the way back up top. So nobody's going to turn around in the bashing tunnel. That's not possible. But I'm in the same position here as if I hadn't bashed anywhere at all. And we don't even have time to watch them all splat, honestly. That is splat height, right? Oh yeah, no, they're squashed. They're squashed. So, it looks like we're going up to the very tippy top no matter what we do. So, we're going to walk up here. Probably our first basher here, then. That puts us on this track using 1 basher instead of 2. And then same thing here puts us here with 2 bashers. So let's start like that. You, sir. Everybody's down here, and then you, sir. Okay, so everybody's going to walk up this way. That still gets us all the way to the top, though. I kind of want to come against this wall here is the goal. Can I do that from the top? I don't think so. Maybe we'll do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? That's probably where we're going to have to do it. Yeah, this isn't game mode. We have to start from that top, I think. I mean, that left quite a lot of the lattice work destroyed, but we're not exactly in a winnable state at the moment. Alright, so we're going to walk all the way to the top level. And we're going to start bashing in this position here. And that gets us down here with just a couple of bashers. Going through here doesn't help us, right? At all? Like, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I can do it from that direction. Let's try this. Let's try this the way I'm looking at it right now. You go, and then you go, and then you, sir, and then you, sir. That looks good. I think we're out of there. We have 2 bashers remaining, even. You gotta love the levels that give you the exploders, even though You gotta save 100%. That's how you can, that's a hallmark, how you can tell if you're playing one of the original versions of Lemmings or one of the many, like, remakes, is... It used to be the games told you what percentage of Lemmings you needed to save. And now it gives you the actual number. I can kill 20 here. Alright, so... I can send a climber up and over. He can float down. I got 5 diggers. 1 basher, so I can dig, 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 and then bash everybody out to the left if I want to. So it's really a matter of figuring out what to do with these 5 builders. Like, we're not going from the ground up there. That's not going to happen. Maybe like 1, 2, maybe 3, 4. No, that's not going to work. The 5th one's going to have to go... If I get to this platform, looks like I can build 2 and then 1. Should get me there. But can I get here with 2 builders? I don't think I can. Only 5 builders. I think we're just going to have to try a lot of different stuff. I might be able to go from here to here by placing a blocker on the ledge and having a builder facing right start building from about here. And it'll hit the blocker and build the rest of the way up. Then we still got to get here with only 4 builders. So I think we're just going to have to start trying stuff out. So we'll send our man over. So we got plenty of time to try stuff in this level. I think the first step is getting to this platform. If I get to this platform... How many blockers do I have? 10. I got 10 blockers I can use. So if I do 1, 2, and a blocker... Can I get here with 3? It's gonna be a tight situation. Let him build up. I can only really utilize 1 more blocker, though. Well, I could let all the guys down and block them down here, I suppose. And then choose how many... You were not supposed to do that. Well, we're going to rewind that, I guess. That'll seal, and then he should step up that. By the way, this isn't lava. This is water. Just so you know. Yeah, see, it's water. Don't be worried. It's just very red water. All right. 4 more. And we got 10 blockers. We got 5. We gotta climb 5 platforms, so we gotta use 1 blocker per platform. I think I might be able to do it with 5 blockers. We're going to... That's a little too far for you, buddy. Yeah, we'll make him a blocker right here at the edge. And just a proof of concepts. If this is the way we do it, we're going to have to figure out a way to get 5 people up here, up and over, without utilizing all the climbers. I think I could do it with creative blocking strategies up in this first level, maybe. But let me see if we can do this. That's a little too... Does that seal? That looks... I think that seals. But this is how we're going to have to do it. We'll see if this seals or not. Because Lemmings won't actually walk up over that blocker. Yeah, so that's why we're going to have to do it. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 5 lemmings to come out. So each lemming is going to build one of these ladders, and 4 of them are going to turn into blockers. So, let's blow up the horde here. That's what you guys deserve for just walking into this level, really, just being here. Alright, so the first two... I forgot to go to the replay there. So yeah, the first two we're going to make climbers and floaters. Well, no, because we're going to need them kind of spaced out. Let me think about this a little more. What I kind of want to do is set a blocker here, so the horde is all over in this area, but the 5 lemmings that I need are on this side here. I can kill 20 lemmings. The first guy I know I can take out here, so we'll just do that immediately. And once he starts building, we'll send the second one out. But I can't use climbers to get any more out, so we're going to have to bring the horde down and use blockers. And these builders need to be positioned perfectly so he doesn't turn around. Okay, so here he comes. You're a blocker. This guy becomes a builder to get to the second wing, and he's going to be a blocker here. So what I'm going to have to do is bring the horde down, set a blocker, and kind of bomb them as we go. That's you. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do with all those lemmings. Alright, so you're a blocker. Dig out the nerds here. Alright. I think I do want to bash through here. Let's make sure everybody's going left. So we're going to lose a bunch of lemmings doing this. But we can give up 20, so it should be fine. Actually, I don't, because they're going to get blocked up in here, aren't they? Yeah, that blocker's unnecessary, actually. It's not going to be pretty, but I think we can make this work. We get the builder started here. And then we put a blocker way at the back here, like this like Mr. Schnoz back here. I want to leave them some space. But yeah, they should be blocked. No, they're all going to be blocked in this little turnaround here. So even that blocker is unnecessary. So every blocker is unnecessary. What we need to do is get a builder in the right spot here. It's going to be someone like this. And then once he gets sealed up, I got to be ready to put another blocker down immediately. This fool right here. Nice, didn't lose anybody. the next builder going. I'm not sure if this is the only level that requires building into a blocker or not. So those guys are going to be lost, but that's okay. I don't actually have a way to save them, and I don't actually care either, so... I mean, I could put down one blocker, but the second guy would just walk through him anyway, so it's not, it still doesn't help. In fact, let's just do this. There you guys go. Oh, there was 3 of them, though. That's fine. We got everybody we needed. So one guy drowns in the water, and 2 guys dug straight down to hell. One way or another. Gotta save everybody. Okay. What do we have? We got 5 diggers, 5 miners, 10 exploders that we can't use, 15 builders. So then we're going to build up, have somebody dig through, build over to here, build up to here. We're going to dig down into this, I think. Oh, no, we don't have a basher or anything. We're going to have to mine down and then build to stop the miner so he turns around and then see where this... We're able to dig down from here when he's facing left. Dig this out and then build over. Let's look for any traps around. I think this is going to be pretty straightforward. I don't think we've got any craziness waiting for us here. Yeah, but we're going to have to start building from like way back here to get up top. This is a nice little turnaround for us. And then my man right here can dig down, and then everybody's trapped. It's going to take one builder to get everybody out when we're done. That's not good. I need him to not turn around. So wow, I gotta build from even further back, I guess. That's the first available pixel. If this doesn't seal up without turning him around, then we're gonna need a different build strategy. That should do it. We should be up top now. Very good. Please don't turn around. Excellent. Okay, so now we want to seal up this direction. Go ahead and pump our release rate. The real trick is going to be when we build back up to release the horde. Actually, I do kind of want this to seal so he turns around to save some time. I could always have him dig, too, if I wanted to. We're not going to need all these diggers. In fact, I think I'll do that. Get a miner ready. Okay. We need to go down into here. Build to turn around. Get a digger ready. And that's too far back. I need to get used to pausing. Right there. If I'm paused and I push a click, it advances. If I'm not on a lemming, it advances exactly 1 frame, which is what I want to see. And this... Oh, but I didn't mean to fast forward that. I meant to push D here. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the drop height here. Once we start this builds over this pit, I think we're good to let the horde out. I think there's also a way to bind, instead of the rewind forward or backward 10 seconds, I can bind, like, rewind forward or backward 1 frame, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I didn't feel like looking at the neolemmix documentation any more than that. I kind of like the forward and rewind 10 seconds anyway, because it's kind of incentivizing me, because it's a little janky sometimes, it kind of incentivizes me to not make those mistakes to begin with. I feel like if I could perfectly rewind 1 frame and find the exact frame that I want without having to put any thought into it, I might get spoiled, you know? I don't want to get spoiled. I've been thinking a lot about, like, games that matter versus games that don't matter, because I watched somebody's, I don't remember the name of the guy's channel. It was one night I was laying on the couch falling asleep watching YouTube, pulled up some guy's Let's Play of a new-ish, I think it's been in early access for a while, but it's a new game to me. I hadn't seen it before. Pulls Apart, called Forager, and I want to talk about Forager a little bit after we look at this level here. Can I build without losing anybody to the water? If not, I can make a second builder to stall. This is going to be interesting, because I can't bash through all of these. I could dig for a pixel and then bash and come all the way across. But we're still going to need a way to trap the lemmings without using blockers. What I can do is I can dig down maybe here, just enough to make a lip, and then have him build out maybe, and then I'll make a little wall to turn around. I could have I got 6 builders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could bash through 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dig down the last 3 and be... Oh, you know, this builder here might actually get all the way. I think we got a plan here. I would not recommend Forager. I do have to block. I do have to stall him a little bit. Let's stall the next guy. I do have to stall the first 3. Okay. So I'm lower on builders than I thought I was. Yeah, I don't recommend you play Forager. It's not a terrific game. It's a pure cotton candy game. I need to dig. We're gonna say right here, and then have him build there, and that should. I want to make sure this actually seals up and turns around. It does indeed. Okay. So we need 1 climber going right. But when he gets up top, we can have him dig down and turn him into a... no, we're going to bash through this first one, actually. We'll leave that to block them in. Forager is a game that doesn't matter. And to make that distinction... Actually, do I have time to just bash all the way through? I could, actually, I think. We'll see when we get down here. We'll see what he does. It's this game where there's kind of this foraging, crafting element to it. It's kind of like a Stardew Valley. A little bit of Minecraft. A little bit of, I think, Terraria. No, he can't bash all the way out of here. So I probably can't use this digger, can I? Wonder if I could do it with builders. Why do I have 10 floaters? This isn't even a drop height. I don't even know where I could use a floater here. The only way to stop him from digging down into the water is to make him a builder here. But I can only do that twice. Which means I can only dig down through 2 of these and then bash through the remaining 4. And that's not going to work. So this strategy for turning them around I don't think is viable. I got one more trick that I can try. I did play it to, I guess, completion. There's not really much else I can do in Forager, to my knowledge. What I'm trying to do here is make an actual wall here. Of course, then I still can't dig these platforms down if I use builders to make a wall. I'm curious to see if this actually seals. I don't think it will, though. No, that's not going to seal. No, that's no good. Okay. That's the start. I've got 3 builders. I've got... I need one for here, so I've only got 2 builders. I can't dig down and then bash all the way through the floor because there's not enough floor to make that happen. This man has to be a climber. How am I going to trap the dudes? I really only have 1 builder, so I need 1 builder to trap them. You know what we're going to have to do, actually? Is we're just going to say goodbye to a couple lemmings. Yes, even that's too much. We'll have to seal this up, and anybody who doesn't... Actually, this might work. You're a basher. That's fine. Is that going to seal up before he gets back? It sure will. Okay, so now everybody's going to be trapped there. And that's all my bashers. So we have to dig through these 3. So we can climb up, dig down, climb up, dig down. I might be able to bash... Oh, I don't have a basher left. I needed to use all 4 bashers in order to save everybody. If I climb up, though, and dig down, the only way to stop him is by turning him into a builder. Like this. I've got to do this with 3 bashers and make sure the last basher... I really can't just bash through the floor here, huh? That's not in the cards. Yeah, he's going to dig down to his doom unless I make him a builder. So I think this is not going to... This strategy is not going to work. The strategy of actually just bashing through the floor... This floor here is too narrow to actually make that work. I need to get back to this Forager explanation, but all of my brain cycles are taken up by this lemming level right now. How many can I throw? I can only lose 5, so it's not like I can throw away the lives of many, many a lemming. How many actually die here? 2. Okay, so now we've got more builders than diggers, which is what I need to see. We're going to have exactly as many builders as diggers. Which still isn't going to be super helpful, though. If we want to try to seal up. So you can seal. Bash through the wall. Do it again. the last basher that I can place. So now you're going to be a climber. Actually, this might seal up just fine. Yeah, sure will. Okay. So we got 4 diggers and 4 builders. And 1 basher. So 3 builders to stop him from digging, then 1 builder to get everybody to the exit. I think that's going to be the master plan here. Excellent. I want to say like 12 hours into this game Forager, and I got to what I presumed to be the ending. It didn't actually, like nothing really happened at the end to make me think it's an ending. But there didn't seem to be anything else to do in the game. Like I had already bought like all the skill trees, and I found all the items, and there's like a museum where you take stuff to, and I filled all that up. Even though the game looked fun when I was watching this guy's Let's Play, actually playing the game, it was like, I feel like I just ate a whole lot of junk food. And I've been trying to think about why that is. Like, the game looks fun, and it was kind of fun while I was playing it. Like, it was a fun little diversion, right? I'm trying to think in terms of, like, why is this game bad for me, then? This isn't good. I need him to turn around. That's not good. He's going to climb to his death now, and I don't have another builder to spare. It's because the spacing of the poles is different. I need to dig through... I don't see another configuration that would let me do this, actually. Ooh, okay. I could turn around with a builder, but that leaves me unable to get to the exit, because I don't have another builder to use. Let me think. I could turn him into the digger here and dig down this, and then have somebody... no, because everybody would jump into the water here as somebody's building over. I assure you I didn't have to think this hard at all at any point during Forager. Yeah, this just is not going to do the trick. Like, he's going to climb to his death here, and there's nothing I can do about it. What was the difference between these 2 poles? They're just much closer together. So I can safely dig through this 3rd one, and then this one here. Has to be the case. So you, sir, need to be a climber. And he's got to dig this one out and this one out, because those are the ones that are safe to dig out. And then bash, how many do I have total? 7. And I can dig this last one out, because there's not another, he's not any danger of turnaround. So 3, 5, and 7. Oops, no, I need him to build immediately, don't I? So I think we're going to lose 1 or 2 more here. Because we can safely bash through this wall. But then I can't bash through this 3rd wall. Yet, anyway. So yeah, we're going to lose, I think, 2 more guys here. 3, maybe. I can't lose 4. That leaves me with too few lemmings to win the level, I think. Yeah. Oh, no it doesn't. No, yes it does. It leaves me with 44, I need 45. Okay, then. Turn you into a basher. You into a climber. You into a builder. Okay, this is looking okay. You into a basher. And I can't bash this one. I've got to dig this one out. But he's already a good ways up. Let's see. I lose 1. So I'm going to lose 2 that way. That looks okay. I think we can handle that. I lost 3. Can I handle 3? I can. We're right on the money. Beautiful. For the record, I didn't like Stardew Valley. And I've never played like a Harvest Moon style game. That's not really my... I need to make sure I get my digger here. Okay. Forager's a little less intensive than those kind of games. There's really not as much to worry about. He should start climbing this wall. And he does. Excellent. Everybody's blocked in. We're going to bash this wall at the end. I could dig through this one. Whew! I don't even know that I would necessarily not recommend that game. I mean, it's just junk food. There's nothing wrong with junk food. As long as you know you're eating junk food. And I think that's the distinction that I came to terms with was, like, Lemmings isn't junk food looking at this game. Like, look how many brain cycles I've had to use to get through this one level in Lemmings. The problem solving and observation skills that are required. Everybody's out now, which is nice. Alright, so you'll seal that up. We will bash through that second wall. And you can dig through this last one. And we'll be excellent. I think we've done it. I think we've done a game. And it's even a game that I'll probably play again at some point. Like, honestly, I think I could go through it a second time. Just for the... Oh, I'll turn my brain off for 10 hours and just enjoy the mindlessness of this game. I think the thing is that Lemmings... and lots of other games that I like to play have like an original idea. They have a concept that I can bash this wall now. I can get rid of this. And Forager doesn't. Forager is just a bunch of other kinds of crafting, wilderness, survival kind of game. Just kind of put into a blender and made into a smoothie is what it really is. Once we start the second build here, because it does require 2 builds, but now we should be good to go. All 45. Excellent. The guy who made the game says it's like a conglomeration of like Stardew Valley and Terraria and Zelda for some reason. Throw Zelda in for reasons I can't understand. We gotta save 90 lemmings here. I got a miner and a builder, so I can do a turnaround tunnel here. 1, 2. How are we getting up and over this thing here? We've got to... We're gonna have to mine it out, I think. So it looks like what I might be able to do is dig down, build up to the wall. He turns around and comes back, and then mines down to meet his... Yeah, mines downward to meet his bridge that he built. We've only got 10 builders, which means we've only got 8, because we need 2 of them to do turnaround tunnels here. This looks maybe like 5, and then another 2 here, perhaps. So I think we'll have plenty of builders. I think I want to do the turnaround tunnel first, because 1 guy should step up and over it. 2 guys stepped up and over it. I mean, 1 of them just dies then, because... two guys die. That should be acceptable. We have to make sure we seal this up so he actually climbs up and out when he's done. That'll seal? That looks like it'll seal. And the trick is going to be, we're going to have to dig down, build up to this wall to turn him around. Make sure that doesn't seal so he doesn't climb up and out. And when he turns around and comes back, we have to do this from a place where when we mine, it'll come down to about here. So I think we want to try to dig to about this spot. The center of this third arrow should be the trick. That's what we're going to try first, and if it doesn't work, we can rewind it and try it again. And yeah, this will not seal up going through, so this should be just fine. So yeah, the center of this third arrow, this line right here, looks to be about where we want to go. Right there. It's going to take 2 builders to get across this. That's the last of the builder we're going to need, though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I threw away 2 lemmings doing this nonsense. And honestly, I could have just put 2 blockers down if I was going to throw away 2 lemmings. The problem is, digging down from here, we'll get them trapped in this area here. We still got to get them actually down to the bottom, though. I think I've got a plan for that, though. It's all going to depend on whether this miner is in a good position or not. Ooh, no, we are about 1.5 blocks high. So we need to go back to where he's digging. And 1 block. So just... Okay, so that's where I started. We're going to go 1 full block. Almost to... about there. And we'll try it again. I think once everybody's in here, I can just dig straight down above this, and we should be fine. I could have also used builders to kind of stall a little bit down here, because we're not going to need all the builders anyway. To save all the hundo. Yeah, that's perfect. That will be fine. So you guys, we can get you up out of here now. Now here's the problem. Is this drop height? This is drop height. So, if we don't get the whole horde trapped in here, that's bad news bears. I think we will, though. I think oh, no, a whole bunch of people are not getting out of there. Are they going to be able to get back in time before this is drop height? I can actually... Here's what I can do. I've got the extra digger. I can just stall this out. And then do something like that. So now these guys should have a pixel to fall onto that's safe. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted to see. This guy, I think, is dead too. Just because by the time he gets back, it's actually going to be drop height. I mean, I could stall it out again. I've got the... You know what? Let's do it. Let's stall it out again. This guy was such a pro. Or I could do this. Oh, I guess I can't. And we saved our climber. Excellent. The problem is if I didn't time that digger properly, he would have started climbing up. Oh, he would have got caught right here and fallen back down, though. And then probably died, but... In any event, totally stormed that level. Curse of the Pillars. Oh, I can spare the blocker, so I'm just gonna. And, I mean, it's just like a crazy build fest, right? We've got all these bombers. We've got 12 builders. I can build them up and out. 20 bombers, but I can't use any. So we gotta get through this mess with 5 bashers. I can get everybody stuck down here. How does that help? That's 1 basher, 2 bashers. 3. 4, and then I got a spare. Depending on this mess here. I'm just gonna go for it and see where the complications arise, honestly. Because it looks like I've got enough to make this work, so... I think we're gonna get stuck down here. We're gonna need a basher to get out of here. Starting to build from here is not gonna help, right? Let's take a look, I guess. No, everybody's gonna get stuck down here. That's what I thought. Okay. So we're gonna need a builder coming up this way. Actually, let's try this. Let's see if we get up and out with a builder. We do. We're fine. There's nowhere for the lemmings to walk off into a pit or anything, so we're good on that account. It is kind of unnerving to always work with the whole horde as you do. One more should seal us up. But when there's no danger, you could always work with the horde, especially in this version of the game where you have the buttons to make use of. Alright, where do we want to bash through this? What are my options here? Like, that's probably the highest I can go there without coming into contact with the metal. Yeah, that's about as good as I could hope for. You know, I think that's what I want. Come up this way. I spent a lot of time talking about how, like, there's no accounting for tastes. Your taste in everything, including video games, is going to be subjective. There's really not a way to measure whether a game is, like, objectively good. Ooh, that seals right up against the wall, which is just what I want to see. But playing Forager recently, as much as, like, as I was playing the game, it was fine. It wasn't offensive or anything. It's just, it's going to be such a forgettable experience. I think that you actually can... We need to seal up against this wall now. Like so. I'm starting to wonder, maybe it is possible to objectively measure... Maybe not the quality of a game, but you can objectively measure, like, how many fresh ideas it has. How original is this game? We are not going to be able to seal that completely. So let's just go... He's not even going to make it to the wall, is he? We're going to do something like that. You can look at a game like Forager and be like, everything that this game does, some other game already did. And... the degree to which that's going to bother you, if it even bothers you at all, is going to vary from person to person. But I think for me, that is almost an objective measure of a game. Does the game do anything new and exciting? Oh, I forgot to unpause it there. Weird. Maybe even exciting is the wrong word to use, because maybe a game that does do something new has that edge over a game that doesn't. It's very rare that I play a game that has absolutely nothing new to it, like no new idea. Oh, you're still back here, aren't you? Bye. When you think about how many games do you play that actually have no new ideas whatsoever in them? Pillars of Hercules. Oh, this looks obnoxious. Where are we going? We're going up here? Okay. This is definitely... Yeah. So... We got 3 floaters. I think the first guy is going to bash and then start the build. The second guy is going to build to seal up the wall and will save everybody else. Is what I think we're going to do here. So make you a floater there. And then you will be our workhorse friend. And just hope for the best here. I can also make you a floater, and then that's it. No more floaters for anybody. You need to seal this up. He won't. There, now he will. And we just gotta hope that we save enough lemmings. Oh, I didn't want you to fall off. We are gonna go frame by frame here to make sure that we get all the jobs done that we need. Alright, so we have to make him digger to fall onto this central pillar. We're gonna do that. Not there. That's good. Hopefully that's enough to start saving lemmings. With any luck. Not quite. Hey, buddy. It's the big idea. I'm gonna let him walk one step. I think that's gonna be enough to get him all the way across. Because we gotta come down here and start building up from the bottom. Alright, lemmings are saved. We're good. Let's make sure this is good. That's good, okay. Except I think I want to come back from even further back. This is going to be a matter of building all the way up now. Mm-hmm. I don't think novelty is a good indicator of quality for a game. Like, I don't think you can look at a game that has new ideas and say, oh, it's automatically a good game. I know many game reviewers that I watch do take that stance. The most famous, I think, would be Yahtzee of Zero Punctuation. He's always willing to give more leeway to a game that does something he's never seen before. But I think that can help you separate games that matter into games that don't, if that makes any sense. Are we not going to get up here? I don't think we're going to get up here. We can't really come from further back than that. We could. We could come from this pillar here. Would that make any of the difference? Let's pull it back. It might, actually. We're quite a bit higher and almost like a full lemming width back. So that actually might make the difference. I do wonder, though, like, what possesses a game developer to make something that has no original thought in it? Like, everything in the game is just something that they took from somewhere else. Obviously, this is a popular way to make any kind of art, but I've never felt that particular compulsion to take a bunch of other people's ideas and put them together and remix them into a new thing. Like, even back in when I was RPG makering, which kind of, by necessity, used artwork and resources that other people had made. I don't even hold my lemmings out. There. We should be good. Can I spare you? I think I can spare him. I can also save him, though. I'm gonna save him. But yeah, even back in the RPG Maker days, like, I still, like, wrote the original, like, the story was my original writing, or as original as any writing is in a world flooded with genre fiction tropes. An example from Forager would, like, it has these kind of Zelda-ish style dungeons. Really? Another one of these? Alright. Well, you know what? We did this the cool way once. We'll just do it the cool way again. Yeah, they have these, like, Zelda-style little dungeons, and, like, one of the dungeon puzzles you have to do is just lights out. You know the puzzle lights out, where you push a button and it turns all the adjacent buttons, it toggles them either on or off? Is everybody out yet? Everybody's out. And everybody is... Got plenty of space to walk. Alright, we're just going to start... Dig, dig, dig. Sorry you have to see this again, but hey, you get to see, like, the cool lemming digging worm happening here. I'm actually going to start with these guys. Because I don't want to... I don't want the first guy to walk off the cliff. I don't want the second guy to walk into the digging tunnel either. I should let him walk a little bit more, I think. Oh yeah, this could be a problem. We are out of space. Maybe not. We're not. Okay, everything's good. Everything's just fine. I guess part of me just wishes that I could get a refund for a Steam game after I played it for 12 hours versus 2 hours. I think I would do that for Forager. Oh no, I just clicked iron ore for 12 hours and then I was here. Maybe part of it is just I don't have any closure because the game doesn't seem to have an ending. It's like you do all the things, you find all the things, you solve all the puzzles. And there's just doesn't seem to be anything else to do. Look at this mess. Alright, what are we doing here? We got 20 builders. We're going to build up and out. I gotta save everybody. We can do this by digging through the first builder's ladder. So that's fine. Or I can just have him climb out. So I can have him dig and then bash. Mine here to make a turnaround tunnel that he can't climb out of. What's the drop distance here? That's just fine. So we build from here. Yeah, I think this is just a hero lemming level. I don't think we're going to have any difficulties here. And we just build the dudes out when we're ready, yeah? It would be more difficult if we couldn't see the bashing tunnel coming through here, because we could end up wasting the basher if we start bashing too high. But I think we'll be okay. Let me just go ahead and pop this. Release rate up. And yeah, we can see the bashing tunnel as we go, so we know when it's going to be... Like right there is good. Get him mining. I think mining anywhere here will be safe. I don't think he can climb out anywhere from here. Oh. He should turn around. If he doesn't, I can waste a builder up there. Should be fine. Yeah, if he turned around and came back, then he'd climb up more, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah, we can survive that. And we have to make a seal over here. Which shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, we're builder, we're going to start coming out of there. Get that done. One more of these should do the trick. And I guess we'll mine down and have him bash across. So he'll be coming out like here. Like the highest he'll be coming out is about here. So I think as soon as the bashing tunnel is done, we're going to have him start building the seal up. So he'll come down here, and we'll know when it's safe to bash. Is this fine for a basher? Oh, I guess it is. I would not have thought. If this were Lemmings too, I could now assign him to be a fencer. He could dig upwards and out of the tunnel, but it's not, so. Start building up this seal. Once we get him started on the second ladder, we'll start letting the dudes out, because we are going to come up on a time crunch here. Oh, I didn't even check and see. Is that going to seal up? Guess we'll find out. It should. We should be okay. So he'll turn around right here, which is fine. And then that's our seal. Because if the Lemmings come up and bounce off this wall right now, they will come around and kill themselves, but... Oh, he's going to climb up and out, isn't he? Let's make sure he turns around. There we go. Come on, guys. Let's go home. Got a minute 20 to make this happen. Plenty of time. That's it. Level solved. Yeah, I did spend some time this week thinking about that, thinking like Lemmings is just a guilty pleasure of mine too. What's the difference between Lemmings and Forager? But I think that is the difference. I think the difference is this game has an original concept that nobody had done before. Or at least nobody had realized in a particular way. Alright, we got 2 Lemmings in this level, and the Great Lemming Caper. One of them can be a floater and come down here. One of them's going to be a climber and build up and over, I think. We do have to save both of them. No, the bottom one has to be the climber. Yeah, I did this wrong. You're going to be a floater. You're also going to be a climber. Your build friend. Because the trick is, we need to turn this cat down here around. Maybe we should make the first one the builder, so he's a little bit more forward. Because I don't think this is going to work out. The trick is... we need him to be climbing up while we're building, but when he hits the ceiling and falls, he needs to fall onto the platform. So yeah, we need to build with the first Lemming out. Like, that's Sir Harold right there. And the other guy, of course, Mr. Schnoz, as always. I like how they give you exactly 2 exploders for this level. Just in case. Like, hey, you just want to go ahead and nuke the level? That's fine. So this should actually work out now. Because once the climber gets up here, if he falls onto the builds, he's got a nice little turnaround tunnel here. Bye! Bye, homie! That didn't work. Oh, you know what we can do? We can't even dig that out. I was going to say we could dig to get him to drop a little earlier, but I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. Okay, what can we do to stall him a little more? I don't think we need another builder. So here's what we're going to do. He's going to build here. Just to stall him. So we didn't need a lot of time, just a little time. So we just buy him a little... Oh, no, no, we only have the 2 builders. What am I thinking? Yeah, we can't do that. What can we do then to make you... I was trying to think, is there a way we could use diggers or miners to make this work a little better? To make him take longer through that tunnel. But I don't think there is. Maybe just push the build further to the edge. This looks like it might be the trick. That was very close. That was very, very close indeed. How much time do we have on the clock? 4 minutes 30. We can also... We can stall him a little bit like this. So we don't need to buy a lot of time, just a little bit of time. Like, even that's probably enough. And again, that might have been too much, actually. Nope, looks like we just... Nope, that was a little bit too much. Okay. So I liked that idea. Oops, I pushed the fast forward button and they both splatted to death. Yeah, I like that idea. We just need to not stall him as much. See if that was enough, because it really did come down to just maybe a pixel or so. Because I think the seal on this build is going to be enough. Oops, that was too far. All we got to do is bash to the exit there. The climber can't hurt himself anymore. This is looking good. I like this. I like this quite a lot. We're sealed. We got there. I think all we do now is just bash right to the exit. Oh, there's a trap over there that... I mean, we could force the lemmings to hit that trap if we wanted to. It would involve digging and then bashing under the exit, but we could do it. And I got them wrong. The green guy turned out to be, what'd I say, Harold? The other one was Mr. Schnoz. Erg. Okay, I don't have any bashers, otherwise we could go under this bowl with pea soup. We can lose 5. Sometimes levels just aren't fun. Yeah, sometimes levels just aren't any fun at all. At least we get Packable's cannon for this one. So you see what we have to do here is just build across from P to P. I kind of feel like there should be a version of this level where you just have to dig and bash under it. Alright. Go ahead and get everybody out. At least we can measure the diggers, I suppose. No idea why we have 10 blockers for this. Hey, excuse you. You were not done. I mean, I guess he was done. Alright, so the first digger's coming up. I think right there is fine. This one I won't need a digger, just the build should drop him onto the next P. It's all about precision here. Precision is the name of the game. That looks like I think this build might work. If I grab him at the last pixel there, I think we might be okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he's fine. This one we're going to have to dig. And then the next one we're going to have to dig because this is... Well, depends on where we come down at, I suppose. We could start a build back here and drop right onto it. It is a matter of, like, when do we build them out? I think we put our last build coming across this last stretch of soup is when we'll build the homies out. Alright. Start measuring the digger. That should be good right there. Do the build from back here. I don't know that I've ever had proper pea soup, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of peas in the world. I mean, I like them in like a vegetable medley type situation, but I don't go out of my way to make peas. I like them when they have a little bit of crunch to them. I don't like them when they're like super mushy and gross, and I imagine that's what pea soup probably is. Yeah, even... I wonder if that's a safe spot for them to walk, actually. I'm gonna science this. I'm curious. It's not. Even that little bit's enough for them to drown in. Fair enough. Yeah, we can go ahead and build the dudes out now. Get the digger ready. That should do it. Alright, I think we're done here. I think we're done with this terrible, terrible level. Here's Mr. Schnoz, just in case. And if I eyeballed this correctly, all of these digs should be in the appropriate spot. Beautiful. Here's Mr. Schnoz coming up the back. I mean, you thought that was Mr. Schnoz. Turns out it's not. This is Mr. Schnoz. I don't know who that joker was. No idea. He's gone now. I'm not even going to the funeral. They're going to ask him when Mr. Schnoz gets back, say, who was the dude behind you? He's going to be like, I'm always the guy in the back. The question you have to ask yourself is, how did Mr. Schnoz arrange for that man to dig himself to death over a bowl of what I have to assume is boiling pea soup? I gotta save 9 to 6. We got a little bit of everything to get through this level. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So we're gonna block and climb to get up over here. The first guy's gonna bash. We're gonna have a blocker over to the edge. The trick to this level is you gotta work both sides at once. And the first thing we gotta place is this blocker. Yeah, that's correct. Second guy out, we're going to make a climber. Next, we're going to place this blocker. He's going to be a basher. Our climber is going to come up and over. Excuse me? I thought You're a builder, not a blocker. You know what? I actually should probably... Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I had builder highlighted by mistake. Make this man a climber. A builder. A butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker. So I think next we're going to be building, right? Where do I want to build from? I've got 10 builders, so 5 on each side. It's probably good. Get them building. Shouldn't take more than 5 builders from each side. Hi. I mean, I thought I had 1 tick left on you. I guess I could have climbed him out too. Do I want to build this all the way to the exit and climb down? I think I do. I don't need to worry about these 2 platforms. At least I shouldn't imagine so. Alright, I'm gonna have these guys start bashing out. And I think we want to dig down, because I don't want anybody falling over the hole. I think we're good. So now I can blow you up. That should form a seal. Yeah, good to go. Oh, I don't want the lemmings out. I didn't hit the release rate. I should have hit the release rate much, much sooner. We still might do this in 20 seconds, but I didn't realize lemmings were still dropping. Whoops! My bad. Did we get there? I think we got there. I think we're okay. Whew, just barely. Can we have a level that's not a builder level? Just a minute. Gotta save everybody. So I can't use these exploders. I got 5 bashers, 5 diggers. And if anybody gets turned around, we're in bad shape. So I think I want you to... I gotta save everybody. I can't even use a bomber creatively here. So we're gonna dig right here. I think this one's going to be about when to pop my release rate so everybody gets clumped up. I'm going to try doing it right here at the start and see what happens. Because we're going to naturally get clumped up back and forth in this big basher tunnel. Yeah, you see how they're kind of forming up clumps because every couple of dudes can take another extra step or 2. It's really these guys here, the Schnoz family, as always, aren't going to be able to make it in 10 seconds. So... I don't really have another way to contain them, and I can't dig down any further than that because this gap here will kill them. I'm almost positive that's how things have to start out, though. We don't want to up the release rate until we're sure that the big, huge clump at the end is going to get all the way across. So let's pump the release rate up at the halfway point and see where we get. And then we'll make course corrections from there. Maybe a little more than halfway, because it still looks like he's got quite a ways to go. Alright, let's pump it here. We need this guy to be exiting the tunnel just as he breaks through. Otherwise, we have to reset this. It looks like... little extra time to spare even. It's just a couple of people in here still walking backwards. So I could go a little earlier than that even. Like here. We'll try it. Yeah, it's these guys here that are going to kill me. Alright, we're going to have to get more creative than this. Clearly. Let's blow everybody up. Let's see. Got 5 of each. Is there any use to doing a bashing tunnel from up here? I don't think there is. Do I have a way to clump absolutely everybody together? What if you dig? So the first guy can make a complete dig trap. Alright, good to know. So you're going to go down here, as you do. You're going to make a dig trap. I need you to not turn around though, buddy. No, that's too far. Hopefully you can see what I'm going for here. I want you to dig. That's good right there. That should be okay. And the dig trap is working. The question is, what do I do with the guy now? Like, this still isn't very useful. You know what? Let's do this. This forms a dig trap? It sure does. I don't want him walking up that way, though. I'm going to have to let him dig another inch or two. Let's get everybody stuck in this dig trap. Gonna have the same problem though, because they're walking all the way back. I don't think can this top guy do anything for me. I don't think so. No. So, this is a very, very interesting level. What else do I have to work with? Just exploders and one floater. That's not going to help at all. The problem of letting them walk back and forth along this big bashing tunnel as it gets built. So here's what we're going to try next. We're going to have you go forward like this. We're going to have you dig down here. We're going to have you dig now. When you get low enough, there's the bashing tunnel. Let's pop the release rate now. And now when the tunnel is almost done, we can let the whole horde out to the right here. And we know we could do it about the halfway point-ish. Let's see if... Oh, no, they're going to catch up too quick. Do a little later than that. We'll go from, like, here, I think. Let's try that. Alright, Schnoz family, you got 17 seconds. I think that does it. I think we're done now. Yeah, we're in good shape. Beautiful. I do realize that my Lemmings progress is considerably slower now than it was in the beginning of this series. We only made it through, what, maybe 6 or 7 levels in this entire episode. It's just how it goes when the levels get this hard. And look at this one! Didn't we just do this pea soup nonsense? Now we gotta do it again? Maybe I'll ask my wife to make me some pea soup. See how I like it.